Good morning, classmate and tutor. I am Laura Giselle Muñoz Castro. I am 22 years old. I have a beautiful sons. He's 5 years old. I live in a small municipality, and where internet is difficult for me. The energy is not constant, but every so I fight for what I want. The student of the throne, it is medium makes me difficult to learn another language, but I promised my father in 4 years I got done he did. And I will be feel it is good along uh, one of my reasons to a student, the difficulty is my sons and my mother. At this time in our crossed the since semester of English, I really want to learn and learn from this course. I would read my best to get this information to develop and discover in my school. I know that with the help of my group, common discipline, responsibility, and common with initiative. Blessing to all, with a look at pictures of my mother and my sons. Okay, will not I will give a brief answer to the question of point two of this activity. First question. According to the course description, what might be your personal goal while comparing the course and way? My personal goal in this course is to have as much information as possible in order to gain net knowledge and want to test another number of skills that I now have as person with can to friend and truthful promise his mother to parent before a death. I know from that must consider an entire problem solving, creativity, planning, motivation, concentration, achieve orientation, common approval, and fetish time and management because the important this is to for my goal of them filming and I want to feel person satisfaction. Second question. According to the course context of those you in the course will help you to improve your teaching competencies. I like the idiom that approach or process for the course is that's best approach TVA. At this allows activity factors or objectives and manage it. And it is to learn to see English teaching is a specific purpose. Curriculum teaching and it is important as future teacher to learn to develop teaching strategies since the either is the version to establish its planning in the station strategies stores routes. Organized is contribute to the work development on content. This can be taken at the SIF or the syntax the teacher met to guide the teaching in order to promote the learning of their student. Question 3. Depending on the content in the course, which by topping the July, the month and one. And the topping is present that unit things to meet two area of permanent importance issues and the single of needs analysis and course curriculum, methodology and material learning style, examination and tests and analysis of written and academic style, language and the production of teaching materials, I love. Change because years of lessons, teachings, me how to evaluate how to design teaching and learning strategy, how to guide me and the cultural norms to be able to implement it tomorrow in my class. Question 4. According to the course presented with ISP course will be months to suffer unnecessary in Colombia. In my concept, the focus of the course is important to implement in the development of students, learning topics such as those expressed in ESP. Choose and the design of needs, analysis on course and curriculum, methodology and materials, learning style, semesters and tests, and analysis of wonder and academic style. The course considered a specific topic and language on the production of teaching materials, since the core hold the students to clarity on the subject to relate to the knowledge of the English language are also considered things important for because tools we were a student which they desire to be a teacher. We are learning to get ourselves with and specific issues to match and curriculum as well and to travel the correct path of teaching and make our students see the facility to learn this language which we only need persistence, dedication, discipline, and truly care and care right. For this reason, in order to send that this aspect, definition and to grounds as professional and lodging is necessary in Colombia. Question 5. Had you turned on tone extraordinary perception course in the past is on which arm? It again in mystical and now that extrasensory perception is practical and remote vision, talented clairvoyance and technology. Being natural and know what it is inside the Jones in maze to the elimination airfly and be lazy to implement the something and happening and install all that is and put in reality I cannot take care any action.